We're looking at Susan O'Leary and me meeting for the first time in St. Louis. I think we're at a Panera, a lunch place, and we had not started shooting. I showed up and I saw you, your mom, and your dad making your way to the table, your mom working your dad's wheelchair, you getting the food. And in that moment, I got the energy of the O'Learys. You were on your way to do a speech, you were about to travel, and yet you wanted to make sure your parents were all settled. Your mom was dealing with your dad, and then I show up and your mom looked at me and opened her arms and just gave me the warmest hug that somebody can give. And I can't really understand this because I'm about to play her on screen. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know actors or whatnot. She could have been a little bit guarded, but no, it was just come here. And I think we both teared up. And after this, we sat at a table. You and your dad sat at another table, and we went straight to deep talk. There was no fluffy talk. And I asked your mom a question. I said, Susan, can you share with me your earliest memory? And she said, I remember growing up with my sister, and our grandmother lived with us. And she said, I remember playing with my sister and then my grandmother yelling at us a lot because she needed help in her bath. And she would say, Susie, come help me. And I'd be like, oh my God, I don't want to stop playing, but I have to go. And so I would go and help my grandmother in the bath. And in that moment, I thought, oh my gosh, her earliest memory is of being a caregiver.
Amen.
And then she was a caregiver to you, to your siblings, but to you in a major, major way. And then to your dad, Denny. And that just gave me, a real glimpse of who she is at the deepest of her soul.
Well, I love that photo. It's framed in my house.
Oh.
See my mom with her arms open. That's how she lives. And as a kid, it bothered the heck out of me because everywhere we go, she stops what she's doing and where we're supposed to be going to love the one in front of her. And I always hated that. And yet that's like the best of her. This woman who's always up for the interruption and always welcoming of the person in front of her, whether they are an actress about to portray her in a film, or they are, in quotes, a nobody that no one else is paying any attention to. My mom sees them all. So I was not at all surprised when she just brought you in, and I captured that moment with my little phone. Glad we did.